But yeah, you saying this shit happened with Jim Jones and 50. First of all, it's like a three-way like dispute, bro. It's like 50 Cent, Jim Jones, Cameron. So I guess in Cameron and 50 Cent on one side, Jim Jones and the rest of them
Yeah.
is on the other side. You feel me? So I don't know, bro. They still beefing, bro. They had always had animosity, bro. I don't know where it originally stems from, though. You feel me?
They really
Cause you
about to
remember
be 50,
they
bro.
did a versus, bro. They did a versus together.
They did. They did.
Jim Jones and Cameron when they did Dipset versus the Locks, they was definitely on the same side, like.
But I
But like, you
think
could
that
tell
kind
during the versus, he
I
was
think I
worried.
think that kind of contributed to why they really didn't stand a chance because they came for that shit strictly on money and business. They really wasn't
Facts,
like the locks. Like I watched the interview
cohesive.
with them on the million dollars worth of game. Them niggas
Yeah.
is they're a unit, bro.
They was cohesive, bro. Like them
Hmm.
niggas didn't come. They niggas came to actually like perform. They wanted to win the battle. Like they actually came to win. These niggas just came cause like they felt like they can just get a money grab. That's all. I don't really like that shit. That made me kind of like not really fuck with like Dipset like that. I never really fucked with Dipset, but like that made me not really fuck with them more because I'm like, yo, bro, not everything's about bread, bro. Yeah, I think I understand y'all niggas from Harlem and shit. Y'all niggas all about making
Yeah,
a dollar, but bro, like. Come on, take the verses seriously, bro. Like y'all should never verses if y'all know you guys are not on good terms, bro. You
yeah.
can
You know,
it's visibly you
it's
can visibly see that them
hmm
niggas is not like on the same accord, bro. Like they're not really in tune with what they're doing. Like you can tell it's visible. You feel me?
it's always been a bread thing for like even like the start of their relationship when Cam talks about how he met like Capo. It wasn't natural. Capo always
Yeah,
try to put himself in a position to be cool with them. What from what that's what from Cameron is saying from
that's
his
what Cameron
perspective.
said.
I don't know
Yeah,
how true that is, but you feel me? He will always go out the way, try to make niggas come by his crib to like be friends with them. You know,
yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
it was never natural at the beginning. Like you feel me? It was always cynical, like a motivation behind it to do
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I felt yeah. It's just like that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like both of the sides. I just don't like that the versus shit. I didn't really jack that because I'm like, yo, bro, y'all niggas just want to make bread, nigga. Y'all niggas not even doing this shit for the cause, for the culture, bro. Like, and they was pulling your car. Lots was pulling your cars and shit, bro. They said they don't give a fuck about the change and shit. It's like, how what you doing rapping? And yeah, Cameron always been. I don't really listen to Cameron. I never really did, but like, you know what I'm saying. But like. He's funny and shit like that, but at the same time, bro, like going back to this present day shit, them niggas arguing about I guess like what are they arguing about, bro?
I don't even know what they're arguing about. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just seen
Yeah.
them a bunch of comments. But I feel like, bro, I feel like when I turn, they about to be 50 this year, bro. That's what Cameron said, bro. They're gonna be 50
Yeah.
years
Nah,
old.
yeah, Jim is 50
At
years
50
old.
years old, bro,
Damn.
any ops or beef I had, it's done, bro. Like, whatever,
I
I'm not
mean,
beef with
but for
nobody, bro. I'm
realist,
not
but
beef with
think
nobody.
about it though. So when you turn 50, like, all right,
Nah,
so
bro.
say if like you was like at this age right now and you still have problems with somebody, like this person did the unthinkable to you, like he did some backstabbing shit. Are you necessarily gonna still have beef with a person when you're 50, or are you not? That's what I'm saying.
Nah. You can have it, bro. You can have it, bro. I just
You
don't
gotta
have to
have it?
associate. I'm not associating
Okay.
with you, but like, I'm
Hmm.
not about to hold no grudge, bro. We about 50 years old, bro.
But
We dead ass
what if
15
that
years
said
away from retirement, bro.
so
From
what if
retirement
that
age.
so what if that said person what if that said person like brings it up like he tries to pull you back, are you gonna not say anything or are you gonna
I'm
like
not into, I feel like
engage?
I'm not gonna engage, bro. I'm not gonna engage. I'm not
Mm.
gonna engage.
Because
But the type of
that's fake
person
the
Cameron
situation.
is, the type, you gotta know the type of person Cameron is. He's gonna always entertain that shit. These niggas is like teenagers in 50-year-old body, bro. Like that
If
us.
it's just words, that's wrong. If it's just like words, if we're not gonna get to scuffle. It's just words. Like is that right?
But think about it. It's just a comment section at the end of the day, bro. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
words.
That's what I'm
People talk.
saying. Like
I'm
what?
pretty sure people talk shit about him all the time, but he doesn't
Yeah,
respond to everybody.
but it's
He
close to
chose to.
home. It's close
It's
to
not.
home.
It really isn't
It
anymore,
is.
bro.
Like Cameron and Jim Joe, they had history together, and they know some, a little things about each other, so they're always gonna be a little bit of on edge just because like the other person knows a little bit about you. That's what I feel like.
I get it, but I see like, what's the point, bro? We don't associate with each other. We don't be in the same spots. What's the point? What's the
That's
point,
why it's
bro?
a, it's a it's a shield. Like that's a shield. Like we're able to talk crazy on the internet because we know we're not really gonna be. I mean, nah, they could actually. They actually can. That's what I'm saying. They could actually end up in the same spot. They both like New York figures, so they might throw some shindig. Any type of festival, you might run into each other. So it's possible. It's possible that you might run into each other. That's how I feel like this. Like they really don't not really jacking each other though. Here's my thing. If I'm like 50 years old, I don't know. I don't know how. I guess it's maturity, but I don't really know. It depends. Sometimes people say shit you gotta respond to, bro. I don't know.
And at the end of the day,
I
they
don't know.
messing up they bad because I'm pretty sure there's a
No,
million
they
people
not.
that no, I'm pretty sure there's a million people that want to see a diplomat tour and shit that want to see that, bro.
I
I'm
agree. I
pretty
agree with
sure.
that from that standpoint, but I feel like they're making a lot of bread from
I'm
right
not
now
saying they're
too.
fucking up their bag as in like their current money that they're getting, they're
Yeah,
messing
they're
up,
making
but
bread right now.
they're denying another avenue of money,
Nah, yeah,
another
yeah, yeah,
lane
yeah. That
that
shit,
they
yeah,
can
they
get.
denying that shit for sure. And I think they messed that shit up when we saw the verses too. Like niggas not booking you if y'all niggas move like that on stage. Like
And nobody's
Dipset.
gonna book you if you're by
Like what?
yourself.
Yeah,
Like nobody.
exactly. Nobody. We need Cameron Jewels and Jim Jones. Like can't have one or the other for me. So just because off that version shit and basic and off of like what y'all do in the publics, I don't even think Jewels really mess with Cameron like that. I don't think they
Yo,
really into him.
what's the root cause of this? Like, what's the root cause of
I
this?
don't, bro. I honestly don't know, bro. You gotta ask niggas that's like from big generation, bro. I didn't grow up on Dipset, you feel me? So I don't really know. I just know like I think Jim and Cam had some issue, bro. Like, but then I seen them rectify it like back in the days. I remember like in 2015, I seen them niggas together. They was playing ball in the park and shit. You ever seen that video when they got like on like fucking slacks and shit? And they playing hooping and shit. I thought they cool. That was like pretty recent. That wasn't that long ago, but.
So you like it's kind of like wishy washy. You don't know if they're doing this
I
for like
don't.
the internet or not.
Nah. I always knew Cameron and Jim don't mess with each other. It just ignited a little bit because I feel like with the 50 and because 50 and Jim Jones they never really could see eye to eye for me. So like
Hmm.
and 50 and Cam like Dame Dash is kind of a part of it too a little bit. So
Oh
like
no, okay, no. I think I remember a little bit. I think Dipset. I said Dipset. Why do I keep saying the diplomats? The fuck I keep saying
that's what they
Dipset.
call it.
I mean, the Dipset and diplomats is the same thing, right?
Yeah, that's
That's
what
that
that's what
shit always
the full
confused
name.
me, bro. That shit always
Yeah,
confused me. But
yeah,
Dipset, Cameron is the leader, right?
yeah,
And like,
yeah,
would
yeah.
you say how Dipset like kind of revolved around Cam?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that started the infighting. I think that started the infighting. Like Jim Jones wanted more like a bigger seat at the table in terms of like the image. And he felt like the group should have only like revolve around him. Like it should revolve around all three of them type shit. Or not all of
But
them, like all of them.
I don't
And then
know.
also money, like the money and the
Yeah,
contracts and stuff like
yeah.
that.
I don't know. I feel like they all got their part in because like all of them be repping that shit. They always be repping that shit on their dolly. Like nigga, Jim Jones made a spinoff from Dipset. He made Bird Gang. That's like a spinoff from it. You feel me? So like, I feel like they always had a decent amount of control. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know how the paperwork looking, but yeah, it looked like that. I can say Cameron do got like a
And cause
like
Cam was more closer to Dame Dash, so
yeah yeah.
niggas kind of felt like he wasn't always being like in their best interest type shit.
Yeah. I feel like Cam is a head honcho though. For me, I feel like just because even off of like the songs too, he has the hits from the group. Like he has the
And,
main hits from
and
the
then
group and shit.
cause I remember you remember Jim was talking about like how basically he's the one that created like they style and shit. And like he's the one
Who
that like
Cam?
contribute.
Who
Yeah,
Cam?
no. Jim feels like
Jim.
he's the one that started their style and shit, like in terms of fashion and shit,
Nah,
like
yeah, Jim,
fashion.
Jim definitely has an influence on the fashion shit for sure. Like even like the red flag shit with Dipset being synonymous with red. That's from Jim. Jim is like you feel me. You know,
Hmm.
he
What
whatever.
I think is they wasn't splitting it all equal halves and like equal pieces. I think that's what
Yeah,
was the
probably
big
not.
thing. But
But I
like
think too, though. I think too, like for speaking on Joel Santana, like he didn't really. he didn't really live up to his potential, bro. Like he didn't really, feel me, do as much music as he should have to for him to even like feel like he should be on that share. Like that nigga Joel should have had more albums, more projects. He should have been higher on top because he was really the most talented one out of all of them. Rapping wise, he's the most talented one out of all of them who had a natural talent. Like he was supposed to do some shit with Wayne. That shit never came out. He's supposed to do a whole mixtape with Wayne and shit because Wayne really jacked Joel Santana. You feel
Hmm.
me? Like he never put out a mixtape from him and shit like that. So like it'd be shit like that. So like at the same time, niggas can't really talk about, oh, I want a bigger share of it. You nigga, you not working as hard as like Cam or Jim because I
I
feel like
mean,
Jim does
I,
did
I
work
get
hard.
what you're saying, but if we all come as a group, I think it should all go equal shares. Like in the beginning, we should all go
Uh,
equal shares. I think
but look,
so.
but look, but
Because
look, it
even
go
look for the
yeah,
locks, Jada Kiss is clearly the best rapper out of all of them. But
yeah.
you would think Jada Kiss is getting the biggest share. No, they all getting the same split.
Not for sure, but they
They
all
all
put
getting the same split.
their work rate is all the same. Their work rate is all the same. Look
No,
how
that's
much
not true.
mixtapes them
What's
niggas.
his name? What's his name? The third
She,
nigga.
yes,
She
he do.
no, but he said it himself that he missed out on a lot of shit because he was on the block, not really serious with
Nah, yeah,
rap, and he missed out on a
yeah.
lot of records. He missed out on a lot of records. He could have
I
been
don't
on a
know,
lot more
bro.
records, and niggas was leaving him
Yeah,
off records because of how he was type shit. So can you
Pro-
say
probably these niggas wasn't friends for real.
rap?
Yeah,
Rap is the only place that they do that, bro. When you talk about rock, R&B, like
yeah,
all of these groups, everybody gets an equal
yeah,
share, bro. Like in rock, when like rock legends, it doesn't matter if the nigga is
yeah,
smaller than them on the feature. We're getting
yeah,
50-50. This song is going 50-50.
yeah,
Everything is
yeah,
going down the middle. So it's
yeah.
like, why? I don't like. I get you're the leader, but like we all play a role. Like you feel me?
Nah,
We
that's a
all
fact.
there
That's
for
a
a certain
fact.
for a
That's a
different
fact.
thing.
I feel like with the log situation, why they was able to like come to 50-50 without it being any pushback. I think they were friends. They knew each other since they was kids and shit. The difference between Dipset, I feel like then like they say like they Cam and Jim met like they met like a kind of like when they were adults, kind of, bro. They didn't even
Yeah,
like
nah, they
grow up with
did.
each other.
Nah, they did. Because he's
Jewels,
from the
they
Bronx. He's from the
found Jewels.
Bronx.
They discovered Jewels.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I think Kane was already on and he discovered Jewels. You feel me? And then he met Jim. So they've never really been a fucking like the only nigga that know everybody that been for a long time is like Freaky Zeke, the nigga Freaky Zeke and shit. He knew like Jim for mad long. He knew Cam for mad. I think he's Cam's cousin type shit. That's the only ones that really know each other for mad long. But the rest of them look like, feel me? I don't know, bro. The groups, like I feel like groups that not really know each other, don't have that friendship. It don't really
No,
last long.
I get what you
You feel
saying.
me?
It don't.
Look at
But
G Unit.
I guess you saying with Jewel, like Jewel. All right, let's take Jewel out of it. But Jim Jones, I think when you look at Dipset, everybody thinks about their fashion, their style. Like
Yeah,
Y2K is literally Dipset. That's like that
nah,
Y2K
that
shit is
us.
literally Dipset. So it's
Uh,
like, yeah, Cameron might be the leader, and rapping wise, I don't know. Niggas might think he's the best, but it's like they all bring something different. Like if Dipset didn't have that fashion, that style, would they have been that prominent? Niggas is on Supreme, like niggas like mad other shit. Are they gonna
yeah,
be put on Supreme if they do not have that share that share in the fashion industry?
nah, yeah, that's a fact. I feel like Dipset is definitely influential, bro. Like I think,
And niggas talk about the fashion more than the music. If I'm being honest with you,
yeah, they do. Niggas emulate it more than
yeah,
more so anything. They emulate it.
I
Niggas
bet you
definitely
niggas never
niggas.
listened to a song in their life.
Nigga, the red flags, bro. That shit from them. Niggas flagging and shit from in New York. That's from Dipset, bro.
Oh, the
Niggas wasn't
fucking
doing that.
bandana, the jewels
Yeah,
bandana
yeah,
shit.
Joel's bandana. Niggas, come on, bro. Like niggas having last name Santana on in their things and shit like that. All that shit, bro. That shit from Dipset, bro.
So I could understand Jim's perspective
Yo,
on like the
Wave Gang,
infighting.
Wayne, like the
Yeah.
gang here, like that guy indicted from Brooklyn, Wave Gang. That's from
Damn, you know
That's
I didn't even
that's
think about that. I
that's
didn't
from
even think about
Jewels and them. That's from them. Look how much influential they influence they
I
have. That's
didn't even think about
I
that,
think
bro.
that's a Joel song. What's it called? Beamer Bands and Bentley, some shit. Like he said like woo on that shit. Yeah, that's from Dipset, bro.
Yo, you know I didn't even think about that. I didn't
For
even think about
sure.
that
Wave
for real.
Gang is the Dipset. Well, Wave Gang is from Max. This kid say it's Max B, right? Wave. But like
That's
all
what
that
niggas are
woo
saying.
shit, that woo shit, that's some fucking Joel Santana shit. He said that shit on the song. Like I remember
Facts.
he said that shit on the song. Yeah. That shit from that's crazy. They have a crazy influence. That's influence, bro. That's influence. They
Yeah,
inspired a
exactly.
whole gang of the one of the biggest gangs in Brooklyn, bro. Does street gangs in Brooklyn, street gangs.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
But I feel like at this big age, bro, it's not worth it, bro. It really isn't worth
yeah,
it, bro. I think Jim Jones
yeah.
is nah, but I don't know, bro. Jim is a salty nigga, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
He emotional. He
He's
emotional. Like I just feel like he just he's not one of the niggas who can just if you trigger something he gonna come at you. Like he's one of those. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You don't see how he act, bro. He funny. Like
Not
yeah.
OD.
He's funny as shit. I don't know. Jim Jones is hilarious, bro. Yeah. He's definitely an emotional nigga, bro. For
That's
sure.
why I think groups can't succeed no more, succeed anymore because it's like everybody wants a bigger share than the next person, type shit. Like, and then that's how the shit break apart. Like New Edition, respectfully, the best singer on that shit was
Ralph
yo, I don't even
Tresvant?
remember this nigga's name.
Ralph Tresvant, right?
Ralph Tresvant. He
Yeah.
was the best, but Ricky Bell could also sing. Ricky Bell could also sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Ralphie was like he had the face and for the face back then because he was a little lighter and he could sing. You feel
Yeah.
me? Bivens had swag. He had
Yeah, he had
swag.
his swag,
That
his
nigga can't
moves.
rap or he can't sing. He could barely
Yeah,
rap. You feel
Michael
me?
Bivins. Yeah. Who's the other
Ronnie
nigga?
DeVoe,
Yeah, Ronnie
he's a
DeVoe.
model. That nigga's a straight
Yeah,
model.
he's a
Like niggas
model.
just like him because how he looks. But
Yeah,
he gave the image, and Bobby is the bad boy. He's the
he's a
bad boy.
bad boy, but he can
So
sing
they
and dance. He can do all that shit.
exactly,
Yeah,
but they all
yeah,
could dance. They all could dance. But like you feel
yeah,
me? They all have different roles. And
yeah,
if niggas don't got Ronnie DeVoe, niggas gonna be like, oh, y'all niggas is ugly. Like, oh, y'all niggas is ugly. Ronnie DeVoe is the
yeah,
tallest nigga. He was a
yeah,
model. Like after he
yeah,
stopped doing that shit, he started modeling. You feel me?
yeah,
So they all play a role type shit. And then when
yeah.
Ralph wanted to leave, when that nigga wanted to
Mhm.
leave, bro, because he was tired of niggas, he felt like he was carrying niggas his whole life.
No, that
He
ass,
signed to
bro.
Disney and that album never came out.
Nah, damn, he baited. He's a bait, bro. Nobody,
They paid
yo, he
him.
should.
They paid him like 3 M's. The album never came out, bro.
Did he get the 3 M's? Did he
I,
had to make the album to
I'm
get the
pretty
three
sure he's
M's?
in debt. I'm pretty sure he's in debt. I'm pretty sure he was in debt. The album never fucking came out,
Nigga
bro.
signed with Disney, bro. He's what? He a fiend. Nigga signed with Disney. Nah, bro. Yeah, that new edition. Yeah, new edition. Yeah, another niggas. But the difference between new edition, the only nigga they didn't know was a tall nigga. And like when the other
Johnny
niggas,
Gill.
like when
Yeah,
Johnny Gill and them came, Johnny Gill
yeah,
came when
yeah,
they
yeah.
already a group and shit like that.
Ronnie DeVoe came in. He came in like a little late, but they were still young. They were still
Yeah, they're
young
still
though.
young as shit, but like that's that. But the thing about New Edition, they all knew each other. They grew up in the projects together in Boston,
Yeah,
so
exactly,
shit's
exactly.
crazy, bro. Like, so I don't know, bro. It's just like when money get involved, niggas think they better than the next nigga. That's why I don't really like groups, bro. Like me personally, if I had like that type of talent and shit, musical and dancing talent and shit like that, I will not, feel me. I will not want to join a group, bro. Like,
Not, but no, it really depends on how the situation works though, because the Wu Tang had the best situation. They
see,
had their contract as in like, because usually when you sign as a group, you can't go sign off, but
you
you
get
can't go
paid
get a
as a group.
sign, but you get paid as a group, and sometimes they will have a clause that you can't get signed by individually by something else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Wu Tang, they had a clause that like, although we signed by the group, you could go get your own individual deal. So that's why that's the best way. That's the best thing you could do, to be
That's
honest.
what people should go have to go about it. But like the only way people gonna go about that if they're really confident in their craft, bro. Because you're gonna get a lot of no's at first,
That
but you gotta
ass.
know that like you, bro. I'm the one with the talent, bro. And my talent is like it's indispensable, bro. So like nigga, either you take me or you leave me, bro. Like you feel me? Like that's the thing that niggas don't want to do because they feel like the new edition. They caught them at a vulnerable phase. They called them at a vulnerable period in their life.
That ass.
They broke in the projects. They don't got no bread. All they got is just this one contract that can probably get them out of there. And they niggas signed that shit. I don't blame them. I don't blame them niggas though, bro.
Nah,
But
that ass.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta make sure you come with your shit, bro. Or I just have confidence in your ability that you're gonna get more. You feel me? So yeah, that's how that shit go. You know, that shit crazy though. Yeah, but we'll see what happens with Jim and them, bro. Like you feel me? It's entertaining though. I like watching it for sure.
Yeah, and you know they got the podcast now, so you already know niggas is gonna
It's
talk about
good.
that.
They're making bread. They're gonna make bread. Both of them niggas got podcasts. They're gonna make
But
good bread.
but you know what it is? Dave East, he's too neutral though. He's too neutral. I think
Yeah.
niggas is not gonna jack. Now
I never.
you need a neutral nigga though. You need a
Now you
neutral
do
nigga
it
on
right.
your shit. You
Fat
do
is
need
neutral
one.
too with Jim and them and shit. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he's
yeah.
neutral. I don't think
Maino just
Fat.
don't give a fuck, bro.
I think Mano is gonna be more so on Jim's side because I think them niggas definitely have a relationship heavy like the niggas. So I don't know, bro. Like I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Niggas not gonna link up doing anything. Niggas is gonna be making this videos back and forth with each other, like spilling more dirty laundry. That's corny to me, though. I'm not gonna lie. If I at a point, but I don't know. Like, are you gonna be more compelled because this nigga started it first? Feel me? I think the best thing to do in that situation is not to say nothing at all. Just come at that nigga from a different angle. Don't try to spill his dirty laundry. Talk about the
Nah,
present.
that
Like, don't,
nah
you
nah
feel me?
nah.
Like
Jim
come at from that.
Jim
But
got some dirty laundry, bro. Niggas gotta bring up Chrissy,
yeah,
bro,
nah,
and
Cam,
niggas
Cam,
touching him,
Cam, Cam already
like
bring up dirty laundry. He brought up shit like niggas didn't know that about fucking him not being able to pay his heat shit and him like trying to chase the landlord around and shit like that. The nigga that owned the building, we didn't know that.
nah.
So
50
like.
brought that to life. 50 brought that to life, bro.
No, no, I'm talking about Cam exposed saying that Jim chased around the landlord for like because I guess for the bread situation, he chased him around. We didn't know that. Cam said that on the comments, bro. I was like, I'll send you the fucking thread, bro. Nigga, he sent him the comments. He said all that shit, bro. Like,
Wait, what do you
yeah,
mean
shit.
chased him around? Isn't Jim the one that owed the nigga? Cause
Let
50
me
said he
find the
owed
exact.
the landlord 100 bands.
I'm trying to find the exact quote. I don't even know who posted that shit. I don't even know if I find that shit. But nah, he's saying like Jim chased around the landlord. I guess because he let him get inside his crib. Probably he didn't let him get inside the shit. I think that's what he's
Oh,
trying to
like his
say.
house? Like his house?
Not his house, the building, wherever
Yeah,
that building is.
because he wasn't paying. He wasn't paying the rent.
Yeah. So Jim was chasing him around. Yeah.
You know it's crazy. That's why they always got jackets on and that shit, bro. That's
Now I'm
crazy.
crying. You seen on Twitter, yo, bro? I was on Twitter, bro. The niggas was giving 50, bro.
They
You know
always
that
got jackets when they in there,
you
bro.
know them jackets the quarterbacks be wearing in the game and shit. Niggas say they
Yeah.
be wearing that shit in the
Nah,
fucking thing.
that ass. No funny shit. No funny shit. But you know
Niggas
what?
said
I
they.
realized from watching the podcast. I
Mm-hmm.
think Jim might be like getting medicated, bro.
What you mean?
Like he sound like a fiend, bro, when he talks, bro.
Yeah, sometimes he probably drunk. He probably smiz.
I don't know, bro.
He probably he
they all
smoked.
be nah, they all be drunk, bro. But he be sounding like he's I don't know, bro.
He
Like he's in
take his
withdrawal or
hell.
some shit, bro.
Word. I don't be watching that shit, but damn, I know he would just be smiz. Like Jim always be kind of fried. He be smoking mad weed. I don't know. He always be fried and shit. Yeah, he a heavy smoker. Jim smoke a lot, bro. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really know. For me, but yeah, we'll see what happens though, bro. Like for me, like it's entertaining, bro. Like do this entertainment now, bro. I need it, bro. For me, I need all the
Nah, for
entertainment.
real.
Yeah, niggas can
I for
pull
real.
out,
I
bro.
need to be laughing, bro. I need to be
That ass,
laughing,
bro.
bro.
Like this shit fun. This funny as hell, bro. Niggas is so old. You feel me? They just put out a video of Jim Jones is about to fight Dame Dash and shit like that. Well, they
Where?
saying Jim Jones is ducking a Dame Dash fade. That's what they
Nah, Jim
saying.
Jones been beefing. He hate that nigga, bro. He don't like that
Yeah,
nigga.
he said he was ducking the fade. He said he was ducking the fade with
Oh nah, you gonna get
yeah,
fucked
Dame
up,
Dash know how
bro.
to box for real though. He know how to box. That us. He always says that he knows how to box. So
You gonna
I
get
think Jim
fucked
Jones know
up,
that.
bro. I don't see the. That's why I say like I still don't see the point of this beef. I know like he probably not feel like he probably like got fucked over by Dame Dash. I'm not gonna lie. He probably did. He
Yeah,
probably did his
yeah,
share of Dipset.
yeah.
But that's not him. Unless Cam was directly trying to orchestrate that shit with him,
Mhm.
you should not be beefing with Cam over that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if Cam is not trying to help you out, then then it's kind of weird.
Nah,
But
for real.
at this point, bro, you making more money like off your own shit, bro. It's like let that shit go, bro. Like it really isn't like let that shit go. Unless you actually bring in lawyers into this, like
Yeah.
let it go, bro. Like let it go. You're not gonna be able to press this nigga to give you more money. Like bring your
Now
lawyer
50,
into it
yo,
or just let
yo,
it go, bro.
yo, think about it. Yo, 50 really is a mastermind, bro. He really dividing and conquering, bro. He's dividing the niggas again. He's
Mind you,
doing
this
it.
is his competition. This is his competition
This
too.
is not even 50. 50 not part of the group at all. 50 is a whole nother group, G Unit. and he having them niggas beef. You don't think how niggas don't really want to sit back and think about that though. Like even Cam, like you don't want to sit back and think like that. You don't think 50 using it as a pawn, bro?
Bro, I think 50 has he probably don't be surprised if 50 pop out with a podcast, bro. Like no funny shit. Don't be
Nah.
surprised when he pop out with a
Or
podcast,
he
bro.
just had niggas do the podcast for him. He just had niggas and he
I
just
mean,
spread the
he's in the
propaganda.
entertainment industry, so
Nah,
you
he
never
doing
know.
everything.
He got his own studio. You never know what could
Bro, he's
happen.
making documentaries. 50 Cent making documentaries. That's what niggas gotta be worried about. He's making docs, like documentaries and shit like that. Then he's saying he's gonna make a true crimes things about some shit. About
What about who?
something, bro. I
Niggas
think
in New
about
York?
Diddy.
Oh, did he? Oh, where they gonna go in more? Damn.
Yeah. He really mad that Diddy had his girl like that, bro. He really still mad about that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, bro. I'm not. One thing I know that is a nigga that he could hold a grudge against a woman like for the rest of his life. Like I know a nigga that
What?
work with me. He's like
Yeah.
about to be. He's 49, bro, and he's
Yeah.
holding a grudge for a shorty that did something to him in his 20s, bro. Like
Yeah.
facts.
It depends on what he did. It depends on what the girl did.
And
Yeah.
he treating women based on that for his whole life, bro. That ass, bro.
Yeah, and it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, that's sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
Nah,
difference
but
between
like
being
the things
cautious,
that
but
the thing,
like,
nah, the thing. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when he told me the situation, I'm like, damn, I don't know if I could ever get over that too, bro.
nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Oh nah.
Like imagine you walk into shorty just getting blazed, like that's kind of crazy, bro.
Yo, why
That
do
you
girls think
married
they
to,
can play?
that you married to, like you
Yeah,
know what
why
I
do
mean?
girls think they can play with you like that, bro? What's going on, bro? You gotta, yo, I don't know, bro. Like, you gotta make it known that you not butt, bro. Like, you gotta make it known, bro. You catch what I'm saying? Stop doing all that fucking, stop being too soft, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's why they think they can do that, bro. Because they think you're gonna be able to reason with them, bro. You can't
You,
do that. That's what I'm
I
trying to
don't think it's
say.
true, bro. It don't matter if they think you soft or not, bro. Because at the end of the day, Cassie traded on Diddy with Kid Cudi, bro. So it don't matter
Nah,
if they
but
think you soft or not,
nigga,
bro.
nigga, you talk about a fucking a werewolf. That nigga's a fucking nigga. He not like that, bro. That nigga not a normal nigga, bro. That nigga, her head was cracked. Her head was busted every before that, bro. So I'm talking about like, yeah, bro. You got first of all, you gotta pick the girl right. You feel me? If you got any inkling that this girl is on some weird shit, don't deal with that, bro. She's gonna break your
Facts.
heart, bro. Don't deal with that. I don't know. I honestly don't know, gang. I don't know, bro. It can happen to anybody, bro. I don't really know. I don't think nobody is absolved from it, to be honest, bro. I can't say the way you cannot make it happen, how you could make it happen. Yeah, I don't know, bro. You just
Them
gotta,
before Max B is out.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
shout out Max
they
B.
actually they just dropped Coke Wave 3.5. I
Yeah, I'm
didn't
not gonna
listen.
lie. I was trying to bump that shit, but
The
I was
intro.
like,
I didn't fuck with the intro. If you could get past the intro, I fuck with a couple other songs. But the
yeah,
intro was
I fuck
trash.
with. What songs I fuck with? Oh yeah.
That shit was
I like
trash.
Friends will sound valid on that album
He
though.
sound
From what I
better
heard.
like to
Yeah,
his
French will
recent
sound
years,
valid. Yeah,
going
French
back
will
to like
sound valid. He
the
sound
old
like
French
old
a little
French a
bit.
little
Like
bit.
that's what I was
Yeah,
saying. That's what I was saying. Like old
I
French
kind of
type shit.
Max B got some work to do. Like Max B got to stop rapping. He rapping too much, bro. Like,
And he
come
also
on.
got to work on his vocals. Like
Yeah, it's not like nigga he be smoking mad six and the shit. Yeah, his voice not the same. He's been
gotta stop.
smoking mad Marlboros, bro. Like
Gotta
that.
take
He gotta
care.
get back to
Gotta take care of your
yeah.
voice, bro.
You gotta drink
Facts.
tea and shit like that. Some shit like that. You gotta drink something. But like, yeah, bro. Yeah, I like that Max getting into it and shit. For me, he's working and shit. Who gives a fuck, man? Even if it's trash,
Jim
bro. Just
got
keep
too
putting
much
out
ops.
music.
He got mad ops, bro. He got mad ops, bro.
But Max don't even be on his dick like that. Max be bigging Jim up. I was
Mm-hmm.
watching some shit with French and Max. Nigga asked him like, what's the best like ad lib? Nigga said he said ballin'. So that's he
Yeah.
said he get Jim his props though. He not hating.
Yeah.
He
Facts,
not
facts,
hating, bro. You
facts,
feel me?
facts.
I never seen him say nothing bad about Jim on any interview, bro. He be
Mm-hmm.
fake bigging him up, like whether it's indirectly or directly. You feel me? He still be bigging him up. So shout out Max B. I fuck with Max B. You feel me? You feel me? Need a little hours in the studio though. You gotta get it polished, bro. You feel me? Something.
Gotta warm up, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
bro. He
know
sound
what
like
you
he
was doing.
jumped right into the
What you was
studio.
doing. What you was doing when you was locked up. Nigga was not.
I don't know. I think yeah, his voice not the same like that. Like for me, I don't know. He always
Oh
had a
yeah,
raspy voice, but it's
yeah. They do.
mad
They smoke
raspy
mad
now.
cigarettes in there. They do smoke mad cigarettes in
Yeah,
there.
so he fake gotta cool out on the weed, bro. Stop smoking weed, bro. Just stop smoking weed. You already did damage, bro. You home now. You don't need to smoke weed no more. Feel me? But yeah, bro. But yeah, man. Yo, let us know what y'all think down below about all the topics and shit like that. Let us know what y'all think about the situation in New York. If you're not from New York, you probably don't know what's going on. You probably don't care though. You feel me? I
Facts.
understand. You feel me? It's just this is just entertainment to us and shit. You feel me? So yeah.
Nah, fuck that. If you, I don't, you don't have to be from New York to know this, bro. I'm telling you, niggas, like, I'm gonna say Cam, like, do you have niggas in Cali, all different states dressing like this nigga, bro? Like,
Nah, yeah,
dead
yeah,
ass, bro. Niggas know about
yeah.
this shit, bro. That's why I said people kind of like underestimate Cam's influence in the fashion space. Like, he's one
hmm
of the real reasons why niggas in the rap industry was wearing chrome hearts.
You mean Jim Jones? You mean Jim
I
Jones?
said, shoot. Jim
Yeah, Jim
Jones
Jones. Jim
was the
Jones.
reason
Yeah,
why a lot of people was wearing Chrome Hearts,
sure,
and
for
Chrissy is the one
sure.
that put Jim Jones on the Chrome
Fact,
Hearts.
facts.
So you
Chrissy
feel
too.
me?
Shout out Chrissy. Doesn't Chrissy like own Love and Hip Hop or some shit? No, I'm bugging.
I don't know.
I don't know,
I don't know.
but yeah, she got something like that. And niggas grew up on Love and Hip Hop. And if you lying, said, yo, I remember I was telling some niggas that, oh, you want Love and Hip Hop, some girl shit. I'm like,
I
yo,
was
you're
watching that with
lame.
my grandma. I was dead
That
ass watching that with my grandma.
everybody watch Love and Hip Hop, bro. You didn't watch Love and Hip Hop, you're lame, bro. That's a New
Nah,
York
niggas is
show.
lying if they said they was watching
That
Love and Hip
niggas
Hop,
want to
bro.
lie now that you don't watch Love and Hip Hop?
Especially after the Mimi leak,
Yes,
Mimi.
bro. What? We was waiting for that shit, bro.
I was like, yo, you gonna show it in the show? Y'all not gonna show it in the show?
Nah, I found that shit though. I found it. Nigga, you bugging. I found that shit. As soon as that shit dropped, I went to go look for it online. I found that shit. That shit online. It was easy to find too. That shit sad. I was like, ugh, Mimi, ugh, yuck. It was like, ugh. I was like, what the fuck?
That
Ugh.
shit was
This is what I
bad.
was waiting for?
They had that shit out too, so
They
much,
hyped it.
bro.
That shit was dirt, bro. I was hyped, bro. I was bad. I'm like, yo, ugh. I'm like, hey, I know why they blocked it, bro. Ugh. Nah, niggas are dead wait for that, but that's a classic though. New York Love and Hip Hop is a classic New York show, bro. Love and Hip Hop New York, and I watch Atlanta too, and I fake watched what's the other one? I think they made a fucking Hollywood one. I watched a little bit. Yeah.
Nah, real house real husbands of Hollywood, bro. That shit was funny as
Oh
shit, bro.
yeah. That was a comedy shit. That was some funny shit though. Nah, yeah. Nah, if you watch Love and Hip Hop now, you can see how it was fake scripted though. But I don't care. It's funny.
Nah,
Yeah.
it was
Fake. Some of it.
facts.
Some of it. Not all of
Nah,
it though.
they've been exposed that like how some of the producers will tell them to go here for the
Yeah.
the episode, and then they'll meet up with the op. Like they've been exposed
Yeah.
that shit. They've been exposed to that
Yeah,
shit.
so some of it's fake, some of it, not all of it. It's loosely, some of it. You know what's fake and what's not. You feel me? But yeah. Let us know what y'all think down below about everything and shit like that, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We out, man. Peace.
Peace.